Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Let's Play Pathfinder Kingmaker. Last time, we found out that Lindsay had inappropriately taken some funds, so we need to kind of go and deal with that. So we do need to go and find the press there. We want to head to the Thorn River to find out about Jathal. We want to go and just talk to Valerie. Okay, we'll find Valerie, and then we'll go and deal with Sweet Teeth, because that's here. The main square. So that's a couple of things to do. And then there's probably things further afield we can do. Now, I've got to think about whether I want to keep focusing on the companions and the side stuff, which I think personally is really important, because I really like the companion. Normally, I like the companion stuff in these games, and doing their missions. Whereas the main stuff is something that's like, okay, right, so yeah, this is the plot for when I want to go back to doing the plot. But apparently, there are secret timers in this game that it just doesn't tell you in the journal, which not a fan of. Be clear. If you're changing the... It's a bit harsh to say if you're changing the rules, but if you're changing one of the key tropes of a game like this and not telling people, that's going to cause issues.
Tread
Can I
lightly.
talk to Canera? Of course he recommends me, but I'm Canera. No. Thank you for the conversation, Canera. Home is always open, as am I. Okay. Can I only talk to her? What about, was it Calica? Or is that their name to get for everyone? I'm like, you. Calica. Oh, it's Casey is their overall name, isn't it? I don't know. Right. Oh, then they're like always finding fault with things. We straightened up his fence, painted it, and put some wolf's head on top to scare off enemies. We even started building a catapult along the wall, and then here he comes running up, waving his hands, yelling his head off. He doesn't like the colour. The heads will attract flies. Turns out he wanted to keep the shed that we disassembled to make the catapult. He made us put everything back the way it was. But as we were leaving, he was so happy. He even gave us a little something on the road. Here, have some. Let's see if we can complete my task. Weed the Narmarch. No. Yeah, actually that would be quite good. The road through Varnhold to Talon Peak is terribly inconvenient. No, not Talon Peak. Like, from here to Varnhold, it'd be useful to find a faster one, because that's such a long, windy route. Assuming that's the way to where we last met Canara. I don't know where Silverstep is. Varnhold to Talon Peak, in case that's the one I think it is. Try to find a better one past the Shrike Hills. Looking for new roads? We can do that. Maybe if we found such a road, we'll be accepted into the Pathfinder Society. But, grabbing their travel bags, the young tieflings run away. Right. Is this the thing I need to... Is this the thing I talked to Canara about? Of course you recognize me, but I'm Canara. What do I need to be a tiefling? Minute, you like my horns. Do I say that I like the horns and the tail? Everything is clear, everything is clear, thank you. Yeah, they make you special. And that's it. I've been known to spark curiosity. How are tieflings born? Ancestor laden with a powerful and evil outsider, be a devil, demon, or some other dark creature. Many mortals do this, believe me, either for power or pleasure. Its heritage can be hidden for many generations, and it can manifest in many ways. It's difficult to find two similar tieflings. So, which is what we know about the Aasimar, except they're the kind of quote-unquote good outsiders. Okay, which outsiders do you and your sister descend from? From a devil, I can even guess which one. Of all the infernal beings worshipped in Kadira, the whore queen Mahathala is the most venerated. Secretly, of course, servants of her court frequent these lands, and they leave trails. Everything is clear. No, so how can I... Is there a way I can find to talk to... Calica. Because Calica's not out here, is she? Maybe she's in the tavern. So maybe we should head back. Valerie, glad to see you. How do you feel? I see your wound hasn't healed yet. Valerie waves off your words with more haste than prudence. Please don't worry about such trifles. I will visit a priest or an alchemist when time permits. As for how I feel, it is my pride that suffered most. It seems I must devote more time to training. I will keep this in mind in the future and not let you down again. I should thank you. It's important to me that you're at my side. Now I know that I'm finally free from the Order of the Eternal Rose and ready to devote all my time and efforts to our mission. Yeah, how's your wound? Physically, it caused me no discomfort whatsoever, so if you're worried it might prevent me from serving you, then you shouldn't be. Thank you for your conversation. As you wish. Who are these people? You see a stout man suited in well-worn armour. His face is framed with silvery stubble, and his fleshy nose is red and pockmarked. He radiates perfect calm. As you approach, he bows respectfully and with dignity. Highland, your grace, captain of the city guard. A young dwarf girl salutes you. Delia, assistant to the captain. Happy to serve your grace. I don't remember hiring a guard captain, or any guards for that matter. I came here from Restov with a dozen of my best guards, by order of Lady Jamandi Aldora, your grace. I hired the rest from among the locals. Don't you worry, your grace. We're now the subjects of the barony. We've sworn to serve you faithfully and loyally, and you can count on us. Besides, we draw a salary from your chests. The captain looks at the female guard, raising his brow, then sighs and looks at you. Of course. Every one of us is ready to die protecting your grace, but there's still some work to be done when it comes to discipline. You know that dwarven author, Baldric Zebas Garlic Tundras? The name escapes me. My boneheads used to read his books about guard's duty right on guard duty. I'll have to teach them a lesson or two. I'd like to learn something about those who serve me. Of course, your grace, I've been a guard all my life. I started as snot-nosed runt in the night watch. Restov is famous for its fencing schools. Young people from all over the river kingdoms come to study there. It seems every other person has a sword, and every third thinks they know how to use it better than all the rest. A misspoken word or drunken fight can quickly lead to a stabbing rampage. That's why there are so many guards in the city, and they don't accept just anyone. Lady Jamandi took note of my achievements and marked me for advancement. That is why I'm here. As for Delia, I found her on the street about a decade ago. I remember vividly, a tiny dwarf girl sitting on the temple steps. Dirty face, barefoot, feeding a piece of bread to a stray cat. I saw her and my heart missed a beat. Where she's from, who left her alone, and why, only a rascal knows. As she grew, I tried to send her to learn a craft, but who can talk sense into a dwarf? She wanted to be a guard, and that's that, so now I'm teaching her myself. Lucky she has a head on her shoulders and a fair bit of strength. Do the guards have everything they need? There are sufficient munitions and supplies, your grace. The salary is fair. We have enough to buy toys for the kids and a jug of beer when the shift is done. Of course, the town is growing. It'd be nice to expand the ranks, but we can manage that ourselves. I have to go. Have a quiet shift. Okay. So we had a chat with her about that. Didn't we have one for Amiri? No. Oh, these are kingdom quests. Okay. Okay, so that's got a timer on. This is what annoys me, is some things have timers on and some seem to not. Right. I don't know who Jubilost is. Was I meant to talk to him there, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Like, I thought we'd found a monster for Amiri to fight. But it's not been ticked off, and it's not... Oh, Hodag, yeah, okay, there it is. And then show the Dwarven runes to Harim. Okay, that's been done. Trail to the bank on the... Okay, so... We've got a few things in the Gnaw marches to deal with, so let's go in here and see if there's anything else that's popped up. We're kind of doing a bit of a management thing, and then we'll maybe go off on a mission. Maybe. I mean, is there anyone... Oops. No. Press the wrong button. Oh, no, I want this button. So let's see. No, I don't think anything... No, there won't be anything new, will there? Because that would have popped up with an exclamation mark, wouldn't it? Right, so they said that silver thingy. Lake Silver, what's it? Where's Lake Silver, what's it? No, Candlemere, Tuskwater. Oh, Lake Silver. Okay, there's no point in that. We haven't discovered it. So this is Varnhold. So where's the mountain I've sent them to? Or is that not... Tours of Lebanese. Silverstep. Right, okay. So we got faith and loyalty. I think we've... Right, faith and loyalty. Oh, so I could still send people. Tries to care, strives to follow the letter of the law. Herbalists. Lacking manpower. A group of foreign merchants begs permission to gather local herbs and other rare ingredients which they can sell for a hefty price at home. They would be willing to pay a fee to the treasury. So those are events, so we might lose those. According to the agreement with Jaman Dildori, a safe and reliable road to Oleg's must be built by the barony. And we need to do... Oh, I don't have the funds for that anyway. Okay, so we can't do that now. Rebuild the temple. Is there anything else that I need you for? No. So we can have... Oh, right. I can't do that because I haven't got the money. Okay. So... Seeks to fill the barony's coffers. Barony's coffers good. There's a 65... I don't want to use my crisis on that. If I throw Valerie in, yeah, that's 50%. Boost community. Right, stats. Community is quite high. It's already level 2. That's fine. Yes, we want relations and stability more than that. But, oh, because... Yeah, it's only going to go up by what we've already put in, isn't it? Oh, I could just purchase. Okay, so I've got a bit of money, so I could buy... Right, how much is that? So that's 80 per build point. So what were the projects? So if I want to build this road, I need 80. So I need 67. So that's 5,300 something. No, I'm not spending that much money. Especially considering we're going to get the build points slowly anyway. 65%. Or if I do herbalists, 61%. It's 90%. Or do I take the 65 and 75? Yeah, let's do that. Get working on those things. Apparently we are worried. Unrest changed from stable to worried. Negative current BP or BP per week. Oh, then it went worried to stable because of quest. And then negative current BP or BP per week. But it's not negative, it's positive. What are you talking about, game? It's positive. Is that because I spent it? That doesn't make any... I'm confused. Like, it's saying something here. Negative is current BP or BP per week. But my BP... Oh. Wait, no, that doesn't make any sense, because that's today. And my BP is currently positive and BP per week. Did I spend more than I had? Is that what the issue is? Because it seems to say everything's positive, and I'm really confused. Did it count it and then add the money? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Right.
The path is clear.
I want to go and find... No, because if Canera is in her house... Calica probably won't be around. She wasn't in the throne room. She might be in the tavern. That's possible. I'm surprised that she hasn't said anything about the sweet teeth. So we'll have to... I don't know. Yeah, she's not... here. Like, you'd think there'd be a way to talk to both of them. Because, right, she's not here. I can have a look in here. Oh, it's locked. And I can't pick locks. I'd like to talk... Oh, I'd like to talk to your sister. When that's there, very well, I'll get her. So long. I'm Calica. Okay, there we go. That's how that works. Let's talk about how you are now. Ask what you will. Found a piece of paper with your poems. Sweet Lindsay writes real poems. Mine are no more than an attempt to talk to myself, and sometimes to the sister that I can no longer hear or see. Does Canara read them? She must, but she doesn't let it show. Still, I often find small gifts next to the notes. A strange flower or my favourite sweets. I can't remember what they are, so I'll say that they're beautiful. Do you mind if I read them from time to time? The girl is a little embarrassed. As you wish. I don't like to hide things from those who are close to me. I have done this too often. Do you like it here? Yes, I may long for my native country, but this river land brings peace to my soul. I enjoy watching the clumsy ducklings struggling to go down to the lake and the dragonflies flying over the water as it flashes with glints of sunlight. I'm glad to have seen all this, though the road that brought me here was a road of sorrow. That road led you to me, and I must admit, I'm glad it did. Calica casts a quick glance at you and then sighs faintly. I'm not sure I read your words correctly, but I ask you not to repeat them. My life hangs by a thread held by a devious devil and a powerful deity. I do not belong to myself, and I don't wish to become attached to anyone. Okay? Well, I shall leave you then. Okay. Good luck to you in everything you do.
I'll go ahead.
Right. So we've got Knoll Marches, Thorn River, Dwarves, and Miri. Right. Okay, so it is just... Okay, I just wasn't reading the various options. That sounds completely unlike me, not reading all the options. So... Right. We want Amiri, Harim, Jathal, probably Lindsay as well. So... Put you away. Lindsay. But okay, but this is still basically the team I want. So... is this what we go with? Yeah, well, I mean, what's the worst that can happen other than complete and utter death? So, I don't know which one's going to be closer. We've got something for. I'm trying to think who to go for first, because okay, we got a quest there. Oh, I'm really confused. I thought that's where we wanted to go for Harim.